Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back in my channel. Okay, in this video we are going to learn about relationship among living things. And this lesson is for students of grade 6. Are you ready to start? Let's say Bismillah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Part 1. Organisms, populations, and communities. Fill in the blanks with the correct answers. A. It is an individual living thing such as beetle that lives together with other living things. And the answer is organisms. B. It is a natural environment where organisms live, reproduce, and get food and shelter. And the answer is habitat. C. A group of organisms of the same kind that live and reproduce in a particular habitat. And the answer is population. D. Various populations of organisms living together in the same habitat. And the answer is community. E. A community of organisms that live together, interacting with each other and their physical environment. And the answer is ecosystem. Part 2. Communities at different habitats. List the populations that live in the communities below. A. Garden community. Example, bird. B. Flower. Caterpillar. Forest community. Example, tree. Monkey. Bird. Leech. C. Mangrove swamp community. Example, mudskipper or fish. Crab. Crocodile. Mangroves. D. Underwater community. Example, fish, jellyfish, prawn, and coral. Part 3. Roles of living organism in feeding relationships. The following shows 4 food chains in a forest. Answer all the questions based on the food web below. Okay, look at the food chains. And let's answer the question. A. What is a food web? The answer is the interconnection of 2 or more food chains in a habitat. Okay, construct a food web based on the food chains above. Okay, look at the food web that can you make from the food chains above. Okay, now answer. Name the producer. And the producer in this food web is green plant. Question D. List all the herbivores in the food web. And the answers: grasshopper, chipmunk, and deer. E. List all the carnivores in the food web. And the answer is spider, toad, snake, owl, and tiger. Next objective questions. Which of the following terms refers to different populations of animals and plants living together in a habitat? And the answer is community. Which of the following statement is true? And the answer is B. An ecosystem is made up of living things and non-living things. Number 3. Which of the following is not likely to belong to ocean communities? And the answer is mangrove tree. Number 4. Which of the following shows the interdependence among the different population in a community? 1. Green plants use sunlight to make their own food. 2. Plants are a source of food for animals. 3. Rocks provide protection to small insects. 4. Birds eat the fruits and disperse the seed. And the answer is D. 1, 2, 3, and 4 are correct. Number 5. Why is it impossible for a tiger to become a producer in a food chain? And the answer is D. The tiger cannot produce its own food through photosynthesis. Number 6. Which of the following shows the correct food chains in an underwater community? And the answer is B. Algae, prawn, small fish, and big fish. Number 7. The diagram below shows a food chains. What is represented by X? And the answer is eagle. Number 8. The diagram below shows a food web. How many food chains are there? Okay, look at the diagram. Rice plant, rat, oval, 1 food chain. So, how many food chains are there? There are 6 food chains. Number 10. The diagram below shows a food chains in a paddy field. Which of the following happens if all the snakes were caught by the farmer? 1. The population of rats increases. 2. The population of rice plants increases. 3. The population of rice plant decreases. 4. The population of rats decreases. And the answer is B, 1 and 3. Subjective questions. Answer all the questions below. A pupil found the organism below living together in one habitat. Fish, prawns, frogs, water lilies, dragonflies, and water weeds. What is a habitat? And the answer is the home of a living thing. B. There are 6 groups of living organisms in this habitat. What is each of these groups of living organisms called? And the answer is population. C. What do we call all the 6 groups of living organisms in the same habitat? And the answer is community. D. What is the possible community for the organism? And the answer is pond communities. Name 3 examples of non-living components in the habitat. And the answer is water, air, and light. F. Explain one situation on how the organisms depend on each other in the same habitat. And the answer is the butterflies lay their eggs on the water lilies, etc. G. Based on the organism listed, construct one food chain. And the answer is water weeds, prawn, fish, and frog. The diagram below shows 4 types of organism in a paddy field. A. Construct a food chain involving the organism. Rice plant is eaten by grasshopper. Grasshopper is eaten by chicken, and chicken is eaten by eagle. B. What is the process carried out by the producer in producing food? And the answer is photosynthesis. C. What happens to the rice plants if all the grasshoppers die due to a disease? And the answer is the population of rice plants increases. Question D. What will happen to the rice plants if there are rats found in the field? And the answer is the population of rice plants decreases. E. The diagram below shows a food web. Look at the food web. Suggest one example for organism X. The answer is bird. How many food chains are there in this food web? The answer is 4.
Alhamdulillah, I think it's enough for the lesson. See you in my next video, and don't forget, if the video is useful, click like and share to the people that need this video. Okay? Thanks for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.